Good evening. This is All India Radio, and I'm Tanvi Taneja with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asks people to buy indigenous products to bring prosperity to fellow countrymen. In Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, the Prime Minister expresses confidence that the coming decade will belong to the youth. Hemant Soren, sworn in as the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, holds first cabinet meeting. Amitabh Bachchan honoured with the Dadasaheb Phalke Award. In Australia, thousands told to evacuate from Victoria State amid fast-spreading forest fire. And grandmaster Koneru Humpy becomes the women's world rapid chess champion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that it is very important for everyone that the citizens of the country become self-reliant and live with dignity. Sharing his thoughts in the 60th episode of Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio today, the Prime Minister called on people to buy only indigenous products, prioritize them in their shopping, link local products with status and pride, and become a medium to bring prosperity to the fellow countrymen with this spirit.
हम देशवासी लोकल खरीदने का आग्रह रखें। आज फिर से एक बार मेरा सुझाव है, क्या हम स्थानीय स्तर पर बने उत्पादों को प्रोत्साहन दे सकते हैं? क्या अपनी खरीदारी में उन्हें प्राथमिकता दे सकते हैं? क्या हम लोकल प्रोडक्ट्स को अपनी प्रतिष्ठा और शान से जोड़ सकते हैं? क्या हम इस भावना के साथ अपने साथी देशवासियों के लिए समृद्धि लाने का माध्यम बन सकते हैं?
Mr. Modi said the young India will play the role of a catalyst in the growth and development of the nation. He said the coming decade will witness the active contribution of the youth born in the 21st century in the progress of the nation. The Prime Minister expressed confidence that the new decade for India will be marked by the development and progress of the youth and also harnessing the collective power of the youth. Mr. Modi said on the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda on the 12th of next month, which is celebrated as the National Youth Day, every youth should give a thought to their responsibilities.
Swami Vivekananda ji ने कहा था, My faith is in the younger generation, the modern generation. Out of them will come my workers. विवेकानंद जी के अनुसार युवा वह है जो एनर्जी और डायनेमिज्म से भरा है और बदलाव की ताकत रखता है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि भारत में यह दशक, ये डेकेड न केवल युवाओं के विकास का होगा, बल्कि युवाओं के सामर्थ्य से देश का विकास करने वाला भी साबित होगा।
The Prime Minister said that the youth have set new benchmarks in community mobilization and inspired others to follow suit. In this context, striking an emotional chord with people, Mr. Modi recalled how the alumni of 1995 batch of the KR High School in Bettiah, Bihar, organized a public health awareness camp, Sankalp 95, for the local people at the Bhairavganj Health Center as part of their annual meet to give back to society. Mr. Modi mentioned that President Ramnath Kovind visited the Vivekanand Rock Memorial recently and Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu visited the Desert Festival held in the Run of Kutch in Gujarat. He said when the President and the Vice President are visiting such important tourist destinations in India, it is bound to inspire the countrymen. The Prime Minister also lauded parliamentarians for making the Parliament session productive and breaking records of the last 60 years.
पिछले 6 मास में 17वीं लोकसभा के दोनों सत्र बहुत ही प्रोडक्टिव रहे हैं। लोकसभा ने तो 114% काम किया, तो राज्यसभा ने 94% काम किया और इससे पहले बजट सत्र में करीब 135% काम किया था। सभी सांसद इसके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं। आपने जिन जनप्रतिनिधियों को भेजा है, उन्होंने 60 साल के सारे रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिए हैं। इतना काम होना अपने आप में भारत के लोकतंत्र की ताकत का भी और लोकतंत्र के प्रति आस्था का भी परिचायक है।
Mr. Modi said, based on the sun's motion, various festivals will be celebrated throughout the country next month. He said festivals of Makar Sankranti, Uttarayan, Lodi, Pongal and Magh Bihu will be celebrated with great fervour. He said these festivals remind people about unity as well as our country's diversity. Our Leh correspondent reports that Ladakh farmers, Pashmina growers and other artisans have expressed happiness on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's appeal to people to buy indigenous products.
Ladakh has several unique local products from traditional handicrafts to clothing range and food items. Ladakh has neglected these products in the process of urbanization, modernization and lack of marketing opportunities. Local handicrafts, Pashmina producers and farmers say that PM's appeal would help in their business and employment generation. As well, Jammu and Kashmir Entrepreneur Development Institute is transforming into new regime in the Union Territory of Ladakh. Ramesh Chandra, All India Radio News, Leh.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Jharkhand Mukti Morcha JMM leader Hemant Soren has taken oath as the 11th Chief Minister of Jharkhand. Governor Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office and secrecy to Mr. Soren at the Morabadi grounds in Ranchi this afternoon. The JMM leader is heading a coalition government with the Congress and the Rashtriya Janata Dal RJD as alliance partners. Congress State President Dr. Rameshwar Urav and former Jharkhand Assembly Speaker Alamgir Alam of the Congress and RJD legislator Satyanand Bhokta also took oath as cabinet ministers during the swearing-in ceremony. Our correspondent has more.
Mr. Hemant Soren has been the youngest CM in the country and this remains his second stint as Chief Minister. Later to the ceremony, Hemant Soren presided over his maiden cabinet meeting. Senior JMM leader Stephen Marandi has been nominated as pro tem speaker. Soren has also approved to take back all the cases against the accused in the Pathalgadi movement. He has also proposed to set up fast-track courts in all districts for early redressal of sexual harassment cases. Shilpi, AIR News, Ranchi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Hemant Soren on taking oath as Jharkhand's 11th Chief Minister. In a tweet, Mr. Modi assured all possible support from the centre for Jharkhand's growth. The much-awaited first cabinet expansion of the Uddhav Thackeray-led Mahavikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra will take place tomorrow. Preparations for the oath-taking ceremony are underway at the Legislative Assembly ground to be held in Mumbai tomorrow evening. The main platform is being set up in the parking lot of the Vidhan Bhavan. Heavy deployment of security is being arranged for the ceremony. Under this first cabinet expansion, 13 MLAs from the Shiv Sena and the NCP each and 10 ministers of the Congress will be administered the oath as ministers. Mr. Thackeray, who heads the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi government, had taken oath as Chief Minister on November 28th alongside 6 ministers, 2 each from the Shiv Sena, the NCP and the Congress. Home Minister Amit Shah has said the government is committed to ensure that each and every Jawan of the paramilitary forces spends 100 days in a year with his family. Laying the foundation stone of the Directorate General building of the Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, in New Delhi today, the minister said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured to take care of the families of the security personnel while they guard the nation.
सशस्त्र बल का जवान कम से कम 100 दिन अपने परिवार के साथ रहकर अपने परिवार की चिंता कर सके, इस प्रकार की व्यवस्था हम करना चाहते हैं। और इसके लिए एक कमेटी भी बनाई है। मैंने सभी सशस्त्र बलों के डीजी से सुझाव भी मांगे हैं। एक कंप्यूटराइज तैनाती का सॉफ्टवेयर भी कुछ संस्थाओं को मैंने व्यक्तिगत तौर पर बनाने के लिए दिया है।
The Union Human Resources Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has asserted that the Muslim community has no need to fear of the Citizenship Amendment Act and they will continue to live in the country safely without any fear. Addressing media in Kolkata today, Mr. Nishank alleged that West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Banerjee is doing vote bank politics on the issue. The HRD Minister criticized the role of the Chief Minister over confrontations with Governor Jagdeep Dhankar on various issues. He also blamed the state government for allegedly politicizing the education sector. Veteran actor Amitabh Bachchan was presented the Dadasaheb Phalke Award by President Ramnath Kovind at the Rashtrapati Bhavan this evening. Mr. Bachchan expressed gratitude towards the government, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry and all the jury members after being conferred with the prestigious award.
मैं भारत सरकार, सूचना प्रसारण मंत्रालय और राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार की जितनी भी जूरी के सदस्य उनको मैं अपनी ओर से अत्यंत अपना आभार प्रकट करना चाहता हूं कि आज उन्होंने मुझे इस योग्य समझा कि मैं दादा साहब फाल्के पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया जाऊं। सबसे ज्यादा भारत की जनता का स्नेह और निष्ठापूर्ण प्रोत्साहन रहा है, जिसकी वजह से आज मैं आपके सामने खड़ा हूं।
The award, named after Dundiraj Govind Phalke, who is revered as the father of Indian cinema, was instituted in 1969. Amitabh Bachchan made his debut in the Hindi film industry in the same year with the film Saath Hindustani. Considered the highest honor for an artist in the Indian cinema, the award comprises a Swarna Kamal medallion, a shawl and a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees. It was conferred upon late actor Vinod Khanna in 2017. Cold wave conditions have further intensified in several parts of the country. In Bihar, many parts of the state continue to reel under intense cold wave, being enveloped in dense fog. AIR correspondent reports that roads and markets wore a deserted look as most of the people preferred to stay indoors due to the severe cold. We have a report.
Gaya is the coldest place in the state with 5.3 degrees, while Patna recorded 6.8 degrees Celsius. Met Department has issued an alert for the next 3 days. Most of the schools in several parts of the state have been closed till 2nd January in view of intense cold. Over 24 trains passing through Bihar have been cancelled. Air traffic has also been affected due to low visibility. With K.K. Lal's report from Patna, Vaibhav Srivastav, AIR News.
Ladakh too is under severe cold wave conditions. People find it difficult to maintain even daily routine as the minimum temperatures are dipping further without respite in maximum temperatures. Our correspondent reports that night temperatures plunged to -19 degrees to -29 in various parts of the region.
As no relief from the day temperatures, Ladakh is in a frozen state. Fringes of rivers, canals and lakes are froze. People have to boil the ice to get water ready to drink each time. On the other hand, Northern Command Lieutenant General Ranbir Singh had reviewed for proactive measures to mitigate hardships of populace facing tough weathers in remote areas. With Ramesh Chandra, this is Phuntsuk Wangmo from Leh.
The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program, Public Speak, tomorrow, will bring you a discussion on health issues for elderly people in peak winters.
Tune into AIR News interactive program Public Speak Live on 30th December between 9:30 p.m. to 10:05 p.m. and participate in the discussion on health issues for the elderly in winter. Your input and feedback are most welcome.
In Australia, tens of thousands of residents and holiday makers in the state of Victoria have been told to evacuate amid worsening bushfire conditions. Officials said temperatures of over 40 degrees centigrade, strong winds, thunderstorms and a change of wind direction meant that tomorrow would be a day of extreme danger. Emergencies Chief Andrew Crisp said those in the East Gippsland area should leave no later than tomorrow morning. Indian grandmaster Koneru Humpy has become the 2019 Women's World Rapid Champion. She defeated China's Lei Tengche in a dramatic final in Moscow, Russia. This is a significant triumph for Humpy, who is India's best ever women's chess player. Norway's Magnus Carlsen claimed the men's title. And now, before we end the bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asks people to buy indigenous products to bring prosperity to fellow countrymen. In Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, the Prime Minister expresses confidence that the coming decade will belong to the youth. Hemant Soren, sworn in as the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, holds first cabinet meeting. Amitabh Bachchan honoured with the Dadasaheb Phalke Award. In Australia, thousands told to evacuate from Victoria State amid fast-spreading forest fire. And Grandmaster Koneru Humpy becomes the Women's World Rapid Chess Champion. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com. And that is all in the News at 9. From all of us here, good night.